everyone, welcome back to my channel. For today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys my newborn must-haves. I know that not every newborn is the same, so everyone's baby is totally different when it comes to products. These are just products that work with my baby and that I found myself reaching for every single day, so I thought why not make a video and share it with you guys. So the first item that I wanted to speak about was the Hatch Baby Sound Machine. I know this is a pretty pricey item and I was kind of pretty skeptical about purchasing it, to be honest, because I didn't know if my baby would have liked the noises that came with the sound machine or just if I would use it in general. And let me tell you, my boyfriend and I use it religiously in the daytime and in the nighttime especially. So pretty much what it is, it's a sound machine that also has a night light. The reason why I swear by this product is because during the night when the baby wakes up to feed, you want to not wake them or have a very bright light on. What I like about the Hatch Baby Sound Machine is that it has a setting on the phone, or you can control it manually from the actual device itself, and you can adjust the lighting to a bright light, a medium light, or a very dim light. So when I'm feeding my son, I like to pretty much use a very dim light to where I can see him and he can see me, but it's not super bright. It's not going to awake the baby. It's still going to keep him in that sleep mode, and it's not going to be like, hey, it's morning time. So I really love to use that setting when feeding the baby. And then I also like to put it up a little bit when I'm changing his diaper, so I don't have to put on my big room light. I just put the light up to where I can see the baby's diaper and everything and just change him quickly without disturbing him and making him feel like it's morning time. This nightlight is perfect for that concept, and we use it religiously in the nighttime for that purpose. Also, another thing that I found cool about the Baby Hatch machine is that it has different color settings, so you can customize the light to any color light that you want. It doesn't even have to be white, and it doesn't even have to be yellow. It could be pink, blue, purple, any color that you want. It can even be red, honestly. I will show you guys a little overview. Oops, accidentally turned it on, but that is the wave sound of the sound machine. So speaking about sounds, I wanted to get into the sounds that come with the machine. So there is more of a nature sound, a rain sound, a TV static, an outdoor sound, a wind, a wave, water, a washing machine, and then 3 different lullabies that come with it. I found myself in the nighttime using more of the outdoorsy type, so like the rain and the ocean waves, and then during the daytime I like to play a lullaby for him during his nap time. So those are pretty much the settings that we use when it comes to the Hatch Baby. But honestly, you guys, I am so glad that me and my boyfriend just bit the bullet and went ahead and purchased this item, because it's such a lifesaver. You could literally be laying in bed and then you hear the baby crying, and you don't have to get up to turn the click the light switch on. You can just operate it from your phone, put the light on, and just fix everything up for your baby and for yourself. So it's very convenient. So another item that I wanted to talk about was a Diaper Caddy organizer. So my boyfriend's parents' house is 2-story, and I find myself during the daytime going down and spending most of my time downstairs. So my baby's changing table and everything else is upstairs, and I felt like it would have been a hassle for me to just kind of walk up and down to constantly change the baby's diaper. So I was so happy that on my registry we registered for a Baby Caddy, and let me tell you guys, we use that thing religiously. I will always keep it stocked up with diapers, diaper rash cream, wipes, a changing pad, extra pair of clothes, bibs. I just fill that thing up and I keep it downstairs. That way I'm not up and down the stairs with the baby, and just I have everything in one place. Definitely, if you have one of a 2-story house, I would recommend you get a Diaper Caddy, or if there's a certain room that you spend most of your time in, then definitely get a Diaper Caddy. It'll save you so much time and you will just see yourself reaching for it all the time. It's super convenient, like I mentioned, and I just feel like everyone in the house always uses it when we're downstairs. It's like, oh, he spit up, he needs a new outfit, there's an outfit in the Diaper Caddy. Oh, his bib is too wet, well, there's another one in the Diaper Caddy. So I definitely find a Diaper Caddy very, very useful. How many times can I say caddy? But yeah, I really love ours. Okay, so another must-have that I wanted to talk about is the Ubi Baby diaper pail, I think it's called, or just Ubi diaper pail, something like that. I will have everything linked down below, and I'll try to show a picture of everything that I'm speaking about. but definitely a odorless or something that keeps all the odor of the diapers in. And I swear by the Ubi pail. At first I was kind of skeptical on doing this one. I was between the Ubi one and the Diaper Genie, but if you guys don't know, the Diaper Genie has certain bags that you use for it, so I was like, I don't want to keep having to buy like refills. And then the Ubi Baby, which is what we have right now, you can use any bag and it seals in the scent of the diapers. So at first you're going to think like, oh my god, the diapers are still going to smell, like it's going to make your room smell because you're not using a certain bag and blah 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 blah. But no, that's not the case. The Ubi Baby Diaper Pail literally keeps all his smelly diapers sealed up, and we do not smell it at all. The only time we'll smell like a diaper or whatever is when we're going to take it out to throw away the trash bag from it. But the Ubi Baby Pail is literally our #1 because you do not smell it at all. And let me tell you guys, whenever we throw a poopy diaper out downstairs, it stinks. Like my boyfriend's mom one day opened it and she was like, did you throw one of his diapers in here? And I was like, yeah, I'm sorry. She's like, no, it just like smacks you in the face. So definitely invest in a good diaper pail. Let me tell you, it will save your noses. Okay, so the next thing that I wanted to share was a car seat cover. There are multiple car seats covers being sold everywhere possible. I got mine from Amazon. Mine actually is a car seat cover, and it also comes with like a mosquito or a bug net for the baby. I swear by this just because going out in public and stuff like that, since he's a newborn and since he's so little, I kind of want to keep him enclosed and just kind of have the germs away from him and like the sunlight and just kind of everything, just keep him protected and just zipped out all the time. That's the only reason why I feel like it's a must-have for us. And plus, like, our parents always tell us like, keep him covered, keep him this and stuff like that, and you never know when it's gonna rain and you might be in Target and you don't have an umbrella or something. Just your baby will be secured and zipped up and he won't get wet or anything. That is definitely something that we use all the time. We don't take it off of his car seat, and honestly they're so cute because there's so many different prints, but in my opinion that is definitely one of our must-haves. The next item that I want to talk about is definitely a play mat or a tummy time mat, whatever you guys may call it. This is a must-have for me because not only do I do tummy time with my son, but sometimes you want a distraction for your baby so you can like use the bathroom or wash some dishes real quick. So I'll put his play mat down on the floor or somewhere, and he will just play and kick, and like all the toys above him will keep him entertained for a good amount of time. Right now he's taking a nap, but if he wasn't taking a nap, I would put him in his play mat. That way I was able to film. And honestly, it's such a big distraction for my son. I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I'm always by myself, and if I need to go do something really quick, I'm able to put the play mat down, put the little camera facing him, and I'm able to see him, and he's just playing the whole time that I'm doing like the dishes or making something to eat real quick. It'll keep him distracted. So in my opinion, that is definitely a must-have. So speaking about baby monitors, me and my boyfriend are obsessed with our baby monitor. We use it all the time, especially like I mentioned, I'm a stay-at-home mom, so I use it all the time when he's napping because I like to put the baby up in his bassinet in the room when he's taking a nap, and I'll just be downstairs watching TV or just cleaning or just doing something in general, and I want to keep an eye on him. So definitely I use the baby monitor and I watch him all the time. Even if I'm taking a shower or something, I'll place the little screen thing in the bathroom and I'm able to shower while he takes a nap, and I know that I feel better being able to see him, you know. So I would just highly recommend that you guys invest in a baby monitor. That way you can watch your baby all the time and not kind of feel like, oh my god, is he okay? Can he breathe? You know, little stuff like that that us moms worry about. I would definitely recommend a baby monitor. So another thing that I find my son using a lot is a swing. There are many swings out there. In specific, my son uses the 4Moms Mamaroo. I know that swing is kind of up there, but honestly, I look at it as like an investment for us. If we were to have like more kids in the future or something, we'll just have the Mamaroo stored away for later use. But right now he's so little that he can use it all the time. So if we're eating dinner or something like that, we'll bring his swing by the table and he'll just be rocking along in his swing, just watching us, or even like probably falling asleep because it has so many different motions on the Mamaroo. And on the Mamaroo you can control it from your phone, and it has so many different settings. So it has like a car ride setting, a kangaroo setting, a tree swing, a rockabye, and a wave. Not only that, the Mamaroo has different white noise sounds as well. So it has rain, fan, ocean, heartbeat, and then it also has an aux cord. So you can hook up your own music like lullabies or whatever it may be. My boyfriend and I love to put him in that when we're cleaning because it keeps him distracted with playing like music from YouTube or something for him, and he loves it. Swings are honestly a hit or miss. We were very nervous when purchasing that swing because, you know, not every baby is the same, not every baby likes everything, so we were so glad that he liked the swing, and we see ourselves using that all the time. The next item that we find ourselves using is the infant to toddler, I believe Fisher Price little chair. So whenever me and my boyfriend want to come upstairs and like just hang out in the room with the baby, or just kind of be in like the living room and we don't want him in a swing, or just kind of want him to just, you know, sit and be comfortable, we put him in our infant little chair that we have for him. We find that he loves that chair. He's loved that chair ever since he was an infant, and I feel like it's an essential because it's so easy for us to carry. So every Sunday he will go to my mom's house and we'll bring his chair, and it's such a lightweight chair and it's so travel friendly in my opinion. So that's something that I feel like is a must-have for us because he's always back and forth, and you know, you want him to be comfortable, you want him to have a little piece of home, so we like to bring that chair for him. So another must-have is definitely a humidifier. That was recommended from our pediatrician, the nurses in the hospital, and even the doctors. I noticed one night we did not use our humidifier. I think we were just so tired, or we just kind of forgot to just hit the switch and turn it on. But the next day my son woke up a little bit congested, and I was kind of like worried, and I realized like, hey, we didn't use the humidifier. So the humidifier helps the baby with like providing moisture in the air and just kind of helps them to not be congested. So I definitely recommend a humidifier. That's another thing that we try to use every night, and we have been using every night. It's just some nights we forget, but definitely recommend a humidifier. So like I mentioned, sometimes my son can be congested, so I definitely recommend you guys getting one of those like nose suckers, or even the ones that you can suck yourself, even though I find that so disgusting, even though it's like your baby and everything like that. Like just the thought of sucking up a booger and like it going in your mouth even though it can't grosses me out. So we just have one of like the old school suckers. We got one from the hospital, and then in a safety kit came with one. So I like to keep one upstairs and I like to keep one downstairs. You just never know when you may need it. You know, your baby may have like milk or something coming out like their nose, and you need to suck it out to make sure they can breathe. So definitely a nose sucker is a must. So I know the next product that I'm going to mention, some parents are going to disagree with what I'm going to be sharing, but a must-have for us was definitely Gripe Water. So my baby was colic in the first few weeks of his life, and Gripe Water was our savior. It just relaxed him, it calmed his stomach, it made him like pass gas better, and it just soothed him. Our pediatrician did recommend this, and then like, you know, our parents and my grandparents and everything like that, they were just kind of telling us about Gripe Water, so that was definitely an essential. My baby's about to be 3 months old, and we don't really use it as often. We haven't used it ever since he turned, I believe, 2 months, which is really good, but we have it there just in case he needs it again. But so far that was like our lifesaver. We have friends that swear by Gripe Water, and let me tell you, that has seriously like helped him so much, because there's like nothing worse than seeing your kid in pain and you wanting to help them. So definitely Gripe Water came through when helping our son. So the next thing that I want to talk about is the boppy, or even any type of nursing pillow. In my opinion, a nursing pillow helped me when breastfeeding. I didn't breastfeed for that long. I breastfeed for about a month, I want to say, but I brought my Boppy to the hospital with me, and it helped with him like latching on and laying on me properly. I even used it at home, the Boppy pillow, so definitely recommend a nursing pillow. It does not have to be the Boppy. There's many options out there, so I would say a Boppy or a nursing pillow is definitely a must-have if you're breastfeeding. Honestly, with the Boppy, you can use it in multiple ways. Like when your baby starts to sit up, you can put it around them and it just supports them. So my Boppy is a multi-use in my opinion, since I'm no longer like breastfeeding and stuff like that. He'll be able to use it like later on when he can sit up. Then I want to talk about our sleep sacks and swaddles. Not every child likes to be swaddled. I have a friend where her baby absolutely hates being wrapped up in any type of way, so I know for a fact like it's a hit or miss. I'm so thankful that I did not buy any type of swaddles or like sleep sacks in the beginning when my son was born, and I feel like that was a mistake in my opinion, because my son loved being swaddled all the time, and I didn't know that. My boyfriend and I, for like the first week of learning our baby and everything like that, we never really swaddled him. We kind of like wrapped him up, but never his arms, and he would not sleep for the life of us. So then his mom recommended that we start to swaddle him. Maybe he likes that, and my son swears by that. Ever since we figured that out with our son, we bought him like a sleep sack, and we bought him a like swaddle sack too. So like one where his arms can be out and one where his arms can be in, because you know, as they get older and they transition to rolling over, you need to have their arms out. So we got one of the ones that had the arms out, and let me tell you, he loves being swaddled, so that is definitely one of my must-haves. And if you are thinking about buying any swaddles or sleep sack, just start off with one. Don't go in and buy like a million sleep sacks, because you really don't know if your kid is gonna like them. And to be honest, sometimes sleep sacks and sleep swaddles can be expensive. Like one of our sleep sacks are like $30, and that's pretty pricey, but if it's gonna help your baby sleep through the night, then definitely I recommend you getting one. So the last essential or must-have for me is definitely a zip up onesies. So in the nighttime, you know, you want to change the baby quick. You don't want to make them uncomfortable or anything like that. And let's be real, you know, you're waking up like a zombie and you can barely see what you're doing and stuff like that. So a zippered onesie is the way to go. You just zip it down, take their feet out, and just change their diaper. And not only that, it's super easy for dads, because I know my boyfriend, he sometimes gets annoyed with like all the buttons that some of the onesies can have. So having a zippered onesie is definitely a must-have for the nighttime. But I don't know, I just swear by those. Even though I have so many cute onesies that have the buttons on, whenever I take care of the baby in the nighttime, I'll put him in the little button ones because I don't mind. But when my boyfriend takes care of him, we'll put him in zippered onesies. That way it's super easy for him to change him. And yeah, my baby is super comfortable in zip up onesies anyways, because they're long sleeved and they keep their feet nice and warm and cozy. Well, you guys, that is everything that I wanted to share for my newborn must-haves. If you have any recommendations or any products that I did not mention that you use on a daily basis with your baby, definitely comment them down below and I for sure will check them out. Well, be sure to give me a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below. Turn on my post notifications. That way you are notified every single time that I upload a new video. And I'll see you in my next one. Bye!